Feminines, we're going to get into this energy. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you to everyone that's liked, shared, subscribed. If you guys have purchased a reading or if you have donated to my page, thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. Okay, this is the reading where I look into the Divine Feminine, what she's thinking, you know, what she's been through, etc. What is to come. All right. Just going to start off with some feeling cards here. The collective has been a little crazy lately, and I just want to start there before we branch out to, you know, the rest of the reading. Okay, so this could be masculine or feminine. Okay, even though I'm saying divine feminine energy, you can absolutely be a masculine and be in this energy as well. So put the energy on whatever side you need to. If anyone needs to contact me or you want a personal reading, the information is in the box below. Okay. All right. Now, I have a divine feminine here. Okay. That's saying I'm trying to detach myself from you. Okay, so someone is having a hard time with allowing the energetic cord to be released from their divine masculine. Okay. The divine masculine may have walked away some time ago. And someone here is really, truly connected. If you feel like somebody's pulling on your energy, it is the divine masculine thinking about you at that moment. So just be mindful. As well, it works the other way too. If you're thinking about them, like say when you wake up, they're, you know, it's going to come back to them. That they start thinking about you as well. Meaning, you know, it's something that you don't even realize you're doing, but it is something that gets done. Okay. I don't know how to pick myself up. I don't know how to brush myself off and move on without you. Okay, so someone is really having a hard time. And I do apologize that you're going through this energy at this time. There really isn't anything, you know, that will make you feel better when it's someone that you love and you just do not have them in your life the way that you want them to be. And that's just the straight up honest thing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. It's the truth, you know. It just hurts so bad to envision a life with someone, you know, or you feel like they have all the attributes, they check all the boxes, but this person just, for the life of them, they just can't get it right. They just, you know, they may cheat, or they may wander, or they, you know, may get ghost, right? You know, here you are just wanting someone to love unconditionally, wholeheartedly, 100%, and the person that you feel closest to, or that you feel that the connection is the best with, even if you guys don't get along all the time, sexually the connection is there. I feel like you guys have a lot of laughs, you get along, you may be very playful, very very childlike. Okay, so whoever the energy is that I'm channeling here, I feel like this person may have been someone that you knew from childhood, and for those that have not known their masculine from childhood, he brings a part of your childhood back to you. Something that was missing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I can understand how this would be very hard. Okay? Now, it says here, you are in my dreams, telepathy. So you guys are communicating 3D to 5D. Okay? He may be having dreams about you. You may be having dreams about him. The communication is there. Okay? And that heartstring as well is very hard, because you feel a connection. You feel the connection because in your 5D self, you are connected. You know what I mean? And it may not be going as it is going in the 3D. Okay? You also need to pay attention to songs that may be playing on the radio. Um, your masculine's higher self may be sending those songs to you. So just listen to the lyrics if it's a song, especially if it's something that you're used to listening to with them. Okay, but if it actually, like if you're listening to the radio and something just jogs a memory or it reminds you of that specific person for whatever reason, listen to the lyrics. Okay, this is, my heart is broken into pieces, right? And this is someone, like I said, is having a hard time trying to pick yourself back up, but you got this. All right, it may take a little while, but with you working on your vibration and trying to stay higher vibrational, just doing what you can to stay in a higher vibration, you're going to be able to work yourself through this. Okay, everything takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. I know that you are seeing other people behind my back. Okay, so this is clarity, because some of you may have been feeling like your masculine was seeing people behind your back, but yet you couldn't prove it, right? You couldn't see it, because Spirit was wanting you to utilize your intuition, okay? To understand that your intuition is there for a reason. It's there to shield you and to protect you, okay? So someone here was not paying attention to their intuition. And even though your intuition was telling you that something is off or something is wrong, you're saying, no, my person wouldn't do that to me. You know? No, 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 no. You never go against yourself, because your higher self knows all. You understand? God, source, spirit, the divine universe knows all. Okay? So you never want to say, oh, no, it's nothing, if you're getting that gut feeling, because 9 times out of 10, it's there to put in place a defense mechanism to help you, okay? So we have, I love you, but I have to choose me, okay? This is a divine feminine that's saying, yeah, I do love you, but I've been through a lot, okay? This path has not been easy for me. And since this path has not been easy, I'm doing the best that I can, but I need to stay on this path that I'm on, and it's a path that does not include you, okay? And that's okay, right? That healing needs to happen, and it needs to happen with you away from an energy that is negative to you and your spirit, okay? I have liar. Stop lying to me. I'm not boo-boo, the effing fool. Now, with this energy, when I wrote these cards, I feel like someone was not being honest so much, and they were so good at lying that they may have lied to your face, right? Without even blinking. And this is what it is. Like, do I have stupid written on my forehead? Or do you think that I'm dumb? Don't you know that my intuition is telling me that you're lying to me right now, even as you're talking? Okay? You're not getting over on me. What you're doing is losing trust with me, because I know that you're not being honest. Okay? So someone may have felt that and went through that. And then with that, you know, knowing the person lied to you. For some of you, you didn't even say nothing when they said this. You caught them in a lie, and you listened to it, and you absorbed it because you didn't want to piss this person off, right? And then after this person wasn't around you anymore, this is when you just started having a meltdown. You couldn't drink, you couldn't eat, you couldn't sleep, because you were devastated, because you couldn't believe that this person did that. Okay, this could have happened in the winter time, or this person could be born in the winter. Take it how it resonates. I'm so tired of crying over you. Yep, someone got to the point where they said, you know what, I've been crying my heart out, right? I'm tired of crying. Why do I keep crying over this person that clearly does not care for me as much as I care for them, right? And then you got to the point where you said, you know what, you taught me to put myself first. Self-love. Why? Because Spirit started working on you, Divine Feminine. Spirit started working on you to get you to a place where you know that this is all about you, and this is your healing and learning journey. Everything that happens to us happens for a reason, okay? And everything that happens to us, okay, comes with a question and an answer, okay? Where you need to say to yourself, is this something for my highest good, right? And then what is your answer with that? Is that a yes or no? And that should catapult you on whatever path you're supposed to be on. But no, we don't work like that. I know, ladies, we let our hearts take over because our hearts are so big. We want to love from every part of our body, right? We want to just nurture. We want to give. We want to be there for people. We want to do these things. But everyone is not worthy of that love that we do have. You understand? You know? Quick story, okay? I just recently reconnected with someone, one of the loves of my life, okay? I know that we have many divine masculines, but I felt like he wasn't a divine masculine to me, but I felt like he was a soulmate, absolutely. I had a deep connection with him from the start. Now, when I met this man some time ago, I had to be maybe about 20. I'm 48 now. And this, by the way, this is the last time I saw him too, when I was 20, and just recently reconnected. But when I saw him years ago, and we interacted, right? We had a little, we weren't in a committed relationship, but we were dating, okay, and spending intimate time together. And I felt myself getting really, really close to him. And then one day he tells me, I have this female that's around me. She's done a lot for me, no matter what, okay? She's always going to be around, and yes, I can love you, and yes, I can give to you, but you just have to be okay with her being around too, right? So I asked the question, will she be someone that you're intimate with, like you're intimate with me? And he says, well, if that's what she wants, right, I'm not going to deny her, right? Now, at 20-something years old, okay, I can't remember if I was 20 or 21, so I'm going to say 20-something. Spirit put in my heart to go the other direction, away from him, even though it hurt me to do that. And at that age, I was very quick to do that, right? I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave him alone. And I was hurt for a few days, and then I rebounded because, I had, I was really cute, and I had an abundance of guys that was checking for me. So it was easy for me to pick myself up and move forward. So we lost track of each other because I said, you know what? I'm not going to play second fiddle for anyone. And I see that this man is very sensual, very loving, very caring, Taurus dude, okay? I'm an Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, okay? So I said, he has every aspect of everything that I would like, except for making me feel secondary, and that's not something I'm rocking with. Okay, so I walk away. Fast forward to this May. Okay, we reconnect on Facebook. I see him. He pops up, and I'm like, oh wow, there he is. Now, Spirit had blocked me from him for so many years. I couldn't even remember his government name. I could only remember the name that I called him, which was like a street name for him at the time. So I see his face, and I immediately inbox him on Facebook. And he answers me right away. And he goes, oh my God, like, you look familiar to me. I know you. And I commits to saying, okay, this is how you know me. And he goes, oh my God, I was just talking about you the other day, and I was wondering what happened to you. Now, to make a long story short, my loves, let me tell you how Spirit works. And this is the reason why I'm telling this story. Okay? I meet him for lunch. We sit down, we talk. And during this meeting, okay, he tells me that he's married, but he's separated. But then he has a girlfriend that he's been staying with. And at some point in time, his girlfriend and his wife tried to have a poly type of relationship for him, but got to fight, and then that didn't work or what have you. So now, since he's separated, right, wife in one state, girlfriend in another, he's staying with the girlfriend, but he's really not content with that. He really is not, happy, and he's trying to figure out how to fix his life. So Spirit starts working on my heart again, because this person always could pull my heartstrings, because, not only, ladies, like, let me tell you, he's still, body-wise, tight as a fiddle, still looks like he did in his 20s. Just a gray hair in his face, or his chin hair, he looks the same, okay? So, yeah, he's really aged like fine wine. But let me tell you, I felt like a deja vu moment, and it was like the room started spinning very slowly. And I instantly went right back to how I felt when I was 20-something. And I said it out loud this time instead of holding it in, because I never told him how I felt, right, back then. But I say, why is it every time I connect with you, I can't have you? I knew the answer, but I just needed to say it out loud. And he goes, what do you mean? As he's eating his food. He didn't even understand what I was saying, right? But I understood what I was saying, my loves, right? Spirit put me right back in that, right? Okay, here's your test, Renee. Here's your test. I'm going to give you someone that you felt deep feelings for, and I want to see what the hell you do. I want to see what you have learned. I want to see how you have elevated, right? I was right back there in that moment when I was 20-something, and I chose the same thing, my loves. You know what? I don't think that this is going to work out between you and I, because me and you are very different, and I see that you need certain aspects of your life to be a certain way, okay? And I need to be enough for the person that I'm with, okay? I need to feel like when that person looks at me, they're not looking past me to see what the next best thing is that's coming in, right? I want you to know how I love you, and I want you to accept the love from me, okay? And understand, okay, yeah, I'm getting everything that I can get from this woman, and I'm okay with it, right? That's what I want. And he's not capable of that, okay? So I had to walk away again, okay? Now, you guys may be in something similar, okay? Because what's going to happen is, even though this masculine that hurt your heart, that broke your heart, okay, even though they walked away from you, they're going to return. They're going to try you again, right? But when they come back, Spirit is telling me that they're going to come back in the same light as what they left. And some of you may not be strong enough to prevent yourself from hooking yourself back to this person. But Spirit is wanting you to elevate yourself to the point where you know and decipher, hey, this is the same shit I was in already. I'm not doing this anymore. You know, either you're willing to put me first, make me a priority, either you're willing to love me the way that I deserve to be loved, me and only me, or I can't do this. Okay? You know, so this is the energy that I'm feeling. And I'm sorry for the long story, but I want you guys to, understand where I'm coming from. We all, even the readers, even the people that you watch, we go through lessons as well. We're still going through lessons. We're supposed to navigate ourselves through these lessons, identify these lessons, right? And then come and help you guys through these lessons, all right? So this is why I'm here, right? If I got to put my life on Front Street a little bit, I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes over and over again, because my job is to help you elevate. My job is to push you guys on to that awakening that you need to have so that you can raise your vibration, so that you can get the new set of blessings that come in the tier that you've elevated to. Okay? So let's get on with this. Let's see what else is going on. I'm sweating now. Somebody's dealing with a fire sign. Now, because I don't have all these cards memorized, we're going to read. Okay, so y'all get y'all coffee and buckle up. We're going to be together for a few minutes. All right. Now, we have grounding. Let me see. This is a number 3. Let me get the book. Okay. Okay, so this young lady's name, this goddess, is Sawtche. It looks like Sawtche. Or Sarah Bartman. Okay? This is the woman formed to perform as the Hottentot Venus in 19th century London. But before that, she was a girl from South Africa who deserved better. Okay? So this is coming from the temple of the ancestors. The element is bush. The goddess of grounding. So Spirit is saying you guys need to be grounded. Okay? You need to go outside. You need to touch a tree. You need to put your feet in the grass. You need to walk around your house barefoot. Okay? Now, it says protect your magic. Your heart is your own. Your body is your own. Your mind is yours. Your truth and story are your own. Be rooted in your truth. Create healthy boundaries. What the hell have we was just talking about? What? Guys, I cannot make this up. Thank you, spirits. Thank you to my benevolent ancestors and benevolent Orisha. I appreciate you, right? For coming and giving us all this message. This is what I was just saying, right? Those difficult but healthy boundaries that we all need to make. Now, it says your energy is unsteady. Breathe. Come into the present. Say out loud, I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear disconnect you from your body. Grounding keeps you present. When you feel rootless or unsettled, come back to your breath. Meditation and breath work are grounding. Okay, so for those of you that cannot get outside at the time, or to touch a tree, or to walk barefoot, Spirit is saying just meditate, focus on your breath, focus on how you're breathing. Okay, and that will ground you as well. So it says try earthing, connecting your feet to soil. Free writing, clapping, stomping, and rubbing your hands together are all grounding. Okay, so your declaration is, I am firmly planted and deeply rooted, right? And what I feel like that message came out for is because you have to plant your feet in a decision. You have to stand up like the oak trees that you guys are. Okay, you're very strong. Even if you don't feel like you are, you are. Okay, you planting yourself and saying, you know what, you will not move me. My decision is not going to change. I know what I deserve. I know my worth, and I'm not taking anything other than that. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's go on to the next card. see in my native spirit deck. Okay, we have shapeshifter. Okay, so you guys may have a shapeshifter around you. Let's read about this. Wow. Oh, and I turned right to the page and then turned off of it. Wow. Okay. It says you can be anything you desire. Let go of an attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. Okay, so it says your native spirit wants you to know. In earth-based cultures, shapeshifters had the mystical ability to transform into other forms of consciousness. It's said that these beings were not imagining that they were changing into a specific animal, plant, or stone. They could actually morph into another shape. Just because most people today don't think this is possible doesn't mean that it is not true. The card you chose you because it wants you to know that your past does not equal your future. Simply shifting your point of view or your belief can bring an entirely new destination into being. That's deep. So basically, they're telling you to change your reality, okay, or change your perception on what it is that you're seeing, because you may be seeing things in a way that it's not being presented to you. And we do that, right? That's why they say that no 2 or 3 people are going to have the same perception, because we all see things differently. But how are you seeing things? This is what Spirit is saying. If you haven't been able to manifest the things in your life that you want, why? What is it that you're looking at? And how are you looking at things? And what is preventing you from getting to where you absolutely want to be? Okay? Yeah, this is something else. This resonates with me tonight. Okay, we have allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. Okay, so what have you been allowing in your life? What do you need to put a stop to in your life? What do you need to put a boundary up to in your life? Wow. I'm blown away. Bottom of the deck, Spirit told me to look at deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Okay? So, detachment. What is it that you need to detach yourself from? What is it that you need to part yourself from? Now, what is it that you need to surrender to? I feel like for some of you, it is a thought pattern. Okay, I think that you need to surrender to the reality of what is actually in the here and now, and not the reality that you would like for it to be, if that makes sense to you. I I feel like the perception is off here, and Spirit is trying to pull you guys back. Let's keep going. Oh, wow. Okay. Cards just jumped out. We have the tulip tree, adaptability. The transforming power of time brings flowers and fruits that are a sign of love and happiness. So Spirit is saying, are you adapting well? Meaning, are you changing in any way? I can't make this up. I just mentioned, guys, the oak tree. Here it is. I said you guys are oak trees, right? Spirit, thank you. Strength. Yes, strength grows through time, bringing the reward of honesty, living up to your greatest expectations. What is it that you guys are allowing? What is it that you need to be honest with yourself about? What is it that you need to plant your feet and stand firm about? Now, my loves, right? You got the elder tree, right? This is protection. Your devotion to the divine laws of good links you to the strong protection of heavenly justice. I'll read that again. Your devotion to the divine laws of good links you to the strong protection of heavenly justice. So you guys are good, right? You have a lot of good within you, and you stay connected to the divine, right? So that connection to the divine, right, gives you the protection that you deserve, that you're warranted, right? So you'll be protected from a lot of things, just like I was protected from seeing that guy for 20 years. You guys are going to be protected too. So if you're wondering why someone hasn't returned back to you, if you're wondering why you are not getting the things that you feel like you should have, or the things that you've asked for, a rejection is protection. Okay? Justice, right? Balance. Spirit maybe needed you to be balanced, and to get you balanced, right? And to get you receptive and get you in a sense of being ready to receive what they have to give you, they had to balance you first. Okay? We have the lime tree, happiness, right? After that balance comes happiness. The intoxication of love will be as strong as the scent of the lime tree's flowers. That's beautiful. Okay? So Spirit is saying, you guys are going to have a good love, and it's going to have you mind, body, and spirit, and even the smell of your person. Okay? And that's where I feel. Will make you happy, right? I know, that sounds crazy, but when you really are in tune with another person, when you really, enjoy affection, and maybe putting like your neck in their neck, your nose in their neck, or stuff of that nature, you learn how someone smells, right? And yeah, it just makes you happy after a while. I don't know if you guys have experienced that, but yeah, when you love someone, their scent and them coming around, even if they wear cologne or perfume or whatever, however it goes on your side, it will make you happy. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying, yeah, you guys are going to be intoxicated in love after you become balanced. There's a butterfly in this picture, meaning you have to go through that transformation first before you're able to get there. And then listen, guys, this is what happiness is, right? So I'm feeling like this is the first phases of love, so you guys could have new love coming towards you. Okay? Because then we transition to the fig tree, enlightening love. Okay? So lower pleasures you attract are potentially overwhelming and dangerous. Peace arrives through higher gratification. So this is saying to you that even if somebody comes to you, okay, that you feel will be a good match, if they're not physically on your vibration, you need to use your discernment, right? So if someone is lower, on a lower level of vibration than you, and you will detect this because it'll be someone that's doing things that you don't necessarily do or agree with. Okay, so stay with me. Spirit is saying, yeah, you don't want to go back down the path of choosing something or someone that is doing things or living in a way that is not for your highest good. But what you want to do, okay, is choose peace by choosing someone that is a higher gratification, like there's something better for me. And even if this is not a new person that you're choosing, you go within and choose yourself, because you know that you need something more than what this person can give you, and they're not on your level and they're not able to vibe with you. And if they're lower vibrational, they will only try to pull you down to their level, and that would be you going backwards and losing all of this work that you've put into your spiritual path. You don't want that. Okay? You don't want that. So let's just recap real quick. Now, we have someone that is trying to detach themselves from a masculine energy. This person is going through it. They're thinking about their person all the time, right? Their emotions are up, their emotions are down, right? They feel like their heart has been broken into a million pieces, which lets me know that they've went through some sort of awakening, okay? You know that this person was seeing other people behind your back. It's been clarified to you. The divine has shown you that the person was seeing other people, right? Somebody here says, I'm not going to let you do that to me. And I'm tired of being in a sense of not being able to eat, drink, or sleep. So I'm going to release you, okay? I'm going to let you go on, okay, and do what you need to do. This could have happened in the winter time. Someone said, I'm done crying. It's time for me to pick myself up. It's time for me to move forward. Spirit says, as you're doing that, you ground yourself, ground your energy, okay? Know that there's different energies around you as well, okay? When I think about shapeshifters, these are people that's going to tell you whatever it is they want to tell you to get whatever it is they want to get from you as well, okay? Be mindful that people may give you a certain view, and it may look pleasant, it may look like it's love, it may look like it's something else, but it may not be that, okay? So Spirit is saying, be mindful of what it is that you're allowing in your life, okay? Right? Because you're going to be going on this transformation, and this transformation starting with you adapting to the new energy that you have been creating for yourself, and that Spirit has been putting into place for you. And then once you start adapting and going through this transformation, you're going to end up with an enlightening love. Okay? You're going to end up with someone that is not lower vibrational, but someone that brings you peace, and someone that is on your vibrational level that you can see yourself being with. Okay? So listen, this is the message, my loves. I love this. I'm so happy for this energy. And I know that whoever is hurting out there, I'm so sorry that you're going through this lesson at this time. But you know what? The sun is on the other side of the hurt and the pain that you're feeling right now. You're going to make it through. You are. I know it's hard and I know it hurts, but you are very brave and you're pushing through, and you got this. And you have a spiritual family here that is rooting for you. And I'm here. You guys need to inbox me, embracingmattress@gmail.com. Let me know, okay? If I can help in any way, by talking you off the ledge, or if I can talk you into understanding what your lesson is and what you need to do to get out of this lesson, I most definitely will do it. Okay? So I'm sending you guys love and light. You guys take care.